loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Reality not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking.
Sorry guys, my thing lagged out, so the stream stopped. Just pretend like that didn't happen.
They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie.
Oh, key man, just like.
Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. Magic. With the gang, we ball out, they can't get
Oh my gosh.
All we got, we
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thanks, Coach. We start this challenge in the third quarter, and there's still quite a bit of time left. We're all tied at 10, but you've driven into opponent territory, second and long. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now second and 13. Now Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
A run for Nick Chubb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. As his guys have now moved out in front. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. And an alley to run.
Oh, so he's just going to do this because he's Lamar Jackson every single play.
Down the left side, it's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the night, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
This one fielded at the 5.
I could return it, but I'm not because I have to do the challenge.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity
man.
to go out in front. How will the defense respond after
Dude,
giving
he's
up
so
that type
good.
of
I
return?
could return that, but I can't because I have to do the challenge.
So forget about being backed up. Here's a first and 10
I'd rather
all the
complete
way
the challenge
across
than
midfield.
have a
A toss play to
Chubb.
Chubb.
Get
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Block it. Under 10. You're out.
They go with Chubb on second down. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, I'm just going to switch the sides every single time. That's how I'm going to do it.
On 2nd down now, Dickerson.
Oh, it's Dickerson.
5
I didn't
yards
realize.
will get them back to the original
I
line of
would've
scrimmage, but now they're
been
looking
scared.
at 3rd and 10. Big play coming up.
Well,
Here's
fourth down,
3rd
I'm
and
just
10.
going to get
I
it.
expect to see some pressure here.
Because their
On
defense
3rd down,
comes
it's
out.
Nick Chubb.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's got a first down and much more inside
baby.
the 20. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard
Now I just need to
night.
score
I've
with
loved
a
the way
running
he's hit the
touchdown.
holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Yeah.
Andrew, they're not a stranger if you saw them. A stranger means you've never seen them in person before. He's seen Xavier in person. You're just trying to avoid him playing with you. Like, chill. Just let him play until it turns into a fight.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We jump into this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in the 2nd quarter. You're up by 10 points. You've got the ball on your side of the field as we get set here, 1st and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense and we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Down at the 2.
Ridiculous. Ooh.
Broke through first contact, but ultimately...
This is ridiculous. Ooh. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The goal
Yeah.
line. From the 2
I'm
now,
scoring.
2nd and goal.
If Tyrone owns this block.
They'll try to run this one in.
Oh my God.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, I'm resetting. It's fine. All I did is complete 3 passes, so I'm gonna get all 5 stars so it's quicker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Manning.
Okay, I'm just throwing it there because I need to.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
No, talking about that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Manning to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That was going to let it go deep right sideline.
That would have been
incomplete.
Sick. I don't know why I'm having trouble on this challenge. I'm just going to do a jet sweep touch pass so it counts as a pass. And then
from the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Manning. Throw right side is hauled in by the
Okay, I'm going to do that every play now.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Manning. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll work it
I'm just going to keep doing the
15
play
yard
because
line
it's
before
working.
it's
And
all
then I'm going to
said and
score off
done.
of it. Or
15 for the Niners there to
but
first
that doesn't
down.
count as an incomplete pass. Hopefully not. I don't know if this game's...
Into the red zone now. Manning. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. Certainly not what the offense wanted down here, going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, look who got involved. I mean, when you got a strong safety who can drop into the box, never needs an invitation to be one of those guys in run defense, does he? Wakes up every morning just a little bit ticked off.
They stop him after a gain of only 4, and that brings up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is
No
understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before you.
Because I stupid press X 5,000 times.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Manning. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice.
I hate when I do that. I don't know why the challenge is taking so long. I'm actually getting mad how much
there goes Jerry
it's
Rice
taking
again,
so long.
racking up catches
Because
in
this
bunches.
is such an easy challenge.
1,549 catches.
Hey,
a
long
whopping
time no see.
224 more than the next closest guy.
Hello.
The great Tony Gonzalez, a terrific tight end.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards
Who
and
are
a
you?
first
Like,
down.
type in your name in chat.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Manning now on first down. Flushed out right. That'll be caught by Rice. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throwing now is Manning toward the pylon. Caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments.
Oh my gosh.
Let him run it in.
I just realized I could do straight rush, and normally when I pick up the ball, I normally like fall down, but I could just bring it back for the complete challenge.
That time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
What's your name,
Now
dude?
is the
Type it in
kickoff
chat.
unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. A safety with a sack there. LaMarcus Joyner. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. A hit as he falls there, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
I'm
so I don't
calling
see
it.
anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Nope, whatever.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last,
touchdown 49ers! Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
That's like the same challenge I did earlier, but it's 6 more yards for passing.
Yeah.
I threw those grenades.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
I hate when you start like this.
Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles
How much
Davis.
faster you guys are doing? I'm just
Okay,
gonna run
Coach,
backwards. Wait. Okay. Easy dose.
We jump into this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in the second quarter. You're trailing by 4, but you're in the red zone. 1st and 10.
Easy dubs.
It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here.
it'd be real interesting to take a look
Wait,
at
he
this
didn't
play
lose his
later,
X Factor?
because on this pitch toss play,
A glitch?
I get the sense
Hello?
that he just followed the pulling guard or the pulling offensive lineman
Okay, that's
through
touchdown.
that hole and
That's
split
40
this play.
yards.
And this
Caught.
is caught.
Outplayed. Outplay. You're bad. You're bad.
Touchdown.
Outplay right now, coach.
Michael Thomas, 56 yards. As they taking the lead. Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Are you already in the lobby with them?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Why did Briella get kicked?
Well, as they come out here to set up shop for this next drive, let's talk about the NFC Championship game coming up. San Francisco hosting Green Bay. It was the road teams winning in the wild card round.
Yeah, they're
Seattle,
way higher than you
Minnesota,
because you don't have the battle
teams bounced back in the divisional round. 49ers beating the Vikings and the Pack beating Seattle. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line. And Reed comes flying in from safety for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of
I'm just
empathy
gonna
for the QB,
down.
right? In this case,
So I can get the
definitely
5
been crossing
passes.
duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. Winston leaves it with Barber on the draw. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out comes his field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. They
yeah, you do.
Now Manning.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of
yes, you do, Andrew. You're like, get out of my way, get out of my way.
To think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. But that was against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He's going to take a shot for the got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Okay, that's easy. I'm just going to do it the first play. And then chew the clock.
Yeah.
Nice, Anthony. Push. And they just push, get in there, and laser. Just start spamming them. Yeah, he got knocked. Someone stole your kill.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the 4th quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st down. Now Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now here is
Oh, no.
another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there.
Okay, I'm just gonna reset.
Squad, not even a health team.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Throwing on first down is Manning.
Anthony, do you like that line? Cleanup squad?
That's caught at the 25.
What?
And all the way down to the 22.
I know, do you like that line? Cleanup squad?
A huge
Anthony, do
play
you?
there for Houston. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing is Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Manning. This will be caught at
I
about
thought
the
it was gonna be
5.
tackle.
I call it no gain there on the first down play. If you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone.
And
it's going to be holding.
Into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Legal man downfield, of course it is.
A costly
And we're on the
penalty there.
8-yard
Lineman got
line. No,
downfield, and for the
3-yard
moment, that
line.
cost him 6 points.
My God. How is that a foul when you're on the 3-yard line and you get a legal man downfield?
Now Manning on the bootleg.
Of
Blitz
course.
coming, and down he goes. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
How do you not
They
get
go
a
for it on
sack?
4th and goal, but then winds up incomplete.
When
They
you're
had the
96
play call on
overall.
4th and goal.
Watch this. Watch. Watch this drop. Watch this. Hits him in the hands. And now I have to reset the challenge.
Our Fortnite is always lagging.
The Texans offense ready for first and 10. Manning now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. On the ball.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Manning now to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. A big-time play there for the Texans. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting.
And it is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 30 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there, but the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh, swerve.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Shoot him down.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become
Anthony, shoot
too
him down. He's
familiar
not going to
of a
land in the
refrain.
water.
Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They have no timeouts.
Marcus Joyner just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. LaMarcus Joyner able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
I would have got Anthony. I would have got Anthony. I wouldn't have Bill.
LaMarcus Joyner in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Bissett. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard
If I sack them one more time, they're not going to be in field goal range.
4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Chester Rogers that time. And now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to play action defense this time because I don't want to
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
I would rather it be a...
From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
Let's go.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That is a long field goal.
Had an open man
yeah,
that time.
They go
ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Brissett sets to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lob it for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Ready? 8, read.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They find some open field here. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Dickerson. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. And they take a knee. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Okay. It's easy. Don't get sacked. I'll just run all the time.
Yeah.
And let's get 4 first downs. So.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in quarter number 1. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got possession in your own territory, and it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Dickerson still on his feet.
Hey,
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. That's his longest run of the 1st quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today.
Oh, my God,
so they'll have
Eric
some
Dickerson is the
complimentary
best
runs
player
where he'll run it to the inside.
ever.
But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
From the 39, Madden. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's
Watch,
really
get a
good
first
for
down
the
off
game
of
of football. You're getting better athleticism.
He didn't
great
fumble
hand-eye
either.
coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll try and run for it on
Let's
1st
go.
and goal.
Everything is your
Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And, Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, or right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted.
User pick.
Jonathan Abram picks it.
Go! I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily...
And it's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Does that count as a first down?
There to make the grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. A post.
Does that count? Oh my god, that doesn't count.
The tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those.
Why does a touchdown not count as a first down when you're on the 12-yard line? It's still 10 yards. Are you? This is taking so much longer than I wanted to because this game is so stupid with this dumb rule.
If you're going to play nickel or dime defense, they usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Well, Charles, as this offense comes out here, let's talk about the AFC Championship game coming up. Kansas City hosting Tennessee. The Chiefs, the winner over the Texans in the divisional round. But even before they took the field, they got a nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Andy, you keep yelling at Andrew for not inviting you, but yet you keep going into creative, which is making it way longer.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And Reed.
You know it's only 6:06. They're not sleeping.
It brings up 4th down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Time for the Eagles to get the football back here. You look at 2019 for Philadelphia, a lot of what-ifs for the squad, really. They went on a nice run, as you noted. 4 straight wins, won the game that they needed to down the stretch over the Cowboys in Week 16 to essentially win the NFC East. Listen, every team has injuries, some worse than others, but my goodness, you look at the players this team lost over the course of the year, and it was really unbelievable.
Don't get sacked this quarter? Oh, okay.
And it really derailed what they had hoped to do.
And let's just keep it to one position. Carson Wentz, their quarterback, 27 touchdown pass, just 7 interception. But down the stretch, he's throwing to guys like Deontay Burnett out of USC. Tight end Josh Perkins had to step in with the injury to Zach Ertz. And then Greg Ward, a quarterback at the University of Houston, on their practice squad, promoted about 3/4 of the way through the season. He became his primary target. So when you're trying to get it done that way and not throwing to Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson and Nelson Aguilar, that's tough down the stretch. Give the Eagles credit for finding a way to win the NFC East.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. Dickerson.
Yes, and he's probably getting in a match because he never goes back. Now it's right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It does not automatically touch triangle for you, Andrew.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
I just wanna sign off.
Can you stop doing that?
Oh. This game is garbage. This laptop.
This game is the worst game. I hate it.
Well, literally.
This is so bad. This game.
Because you don't have XP Supercharge.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in quarter number 1. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big pickup of 38.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
He caught that.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Manning to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Manning.
Wait, can I not get sacked?
Driven down.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close.
Yeah, I can't get sacked after you start the challenge.
The goal line, 1st down. Run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, Dickerson. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9.
I want all 5 stars, man. I do, cause I want that. Andrew, guess what? I'm doing these challenges for, guess what?
1st and 10.
I'm doing it for a Team of the Year fantasy pack, so I might get Zach Martin and all that.
On 1st down, Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it'll wind up
Imagine he
incomplete.
caught that. That would
Trying to
be
give
so
his man room to
fun.
run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass.
Well, the running
leads to
cover.
2nd
Oh my
and
God,
10
the
from
running
the
press.
25. Manning going to throw. He's
The
going to
running
float this one deep
single, you
right
expect
side.
a man.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I swear, if I get catch one of these,
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw, it's Manning. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Manning. He's going to loft one deep left. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover.
Oh, I'm so bad at this.
Yeah, Xavier, you were too. I'm at this side.
So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught at the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing now is Manning. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Micah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Again, it's Manning. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tony Gonzalez there to make the grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Dawson tacks on the point after, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Leading them out is going to be their quarterback. That's the grizzled vet, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
One thing that I think Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't get enough credit for is his toughness. This is a guy who plays through injuries, but it's also being mentally tough, knowing that everyone's always trying to move him out of the lineup, trying to find a replacement for him, yet he continues to battle and has earned the total respect of it.
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. LaMarcus Joyner. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after him right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
Here's Fitzpatrick. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And Reed, the offensive line
God
is in tatters.
he like ran back up because I would have
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And the Browns getting set to go. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for the Browns. 41 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now Manning. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
This one might take long. He got wrecked. Oh my god. That kid's a PC player.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you
were me and didn't have it? Mirror and we're feeling like a savage. I'm gonna make it happen.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We jump into this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in the second quarter. We're all tied up at 14. You got the ball on your side of the field. 2nd and long. Christian Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Go!
36 yards
Jerry
on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 at this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a big turnover there.
I'm resetting.
So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. From midfield, here's Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a big turnover there.
Hey, this is pretty hard. This one is going to take long because there's so much goals.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Hey, Sam off.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Manning. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Into the red zone now. Manning. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game as they have taken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Reed just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I'll ask if I can get on.
Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On second and a long way to go. Manning. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Bruce.
Oh, that sucks. I need to restart this. Hopefully, I get it on the very first play, so it makes it a lot faster.
And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Manning now on 1st down.
I could have got him, but
there goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
He's throwing it to the defensive
Rashawn
player.
Melvin that time, able to make the play.
Literally, Jerry Rice
so
was
now
playing
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Manning now to throw. Under pressure here.
Oh, this happens
and
open, I
down he
get.
goes.
Oh, my
Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. Manning.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack.
And this is
yes,
caught at the
Jerry
20.
Rice.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away from me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Play action, Manning. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tony Gonzalez. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have now moved out in front. Dawson able to connect on the extra point.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Let's go.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside.
Big seam, and he might go all the way.
Honestly.
Touchdown, Detroit. Jesse James. 73 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Manning, wide open receiver, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Manning forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Oh, that would have been sick.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Andrew, he's waited for such a long time. It's bad enough that you denied him for that long. Just play duos with him. You've been playing squads the whole time. You didn't complain.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, we will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. You've got the ball on your opponent's 2-yard line. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from a yard out as they have taken the lead. Dawson tacks on the point after. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense for Los Angeles as they get ready for this next possession. You think about the season that they had. Certainly not the first team to go from a Super Bowl appearance to missing the playoffs.
Andrew, you think about
9-7, not quite good enough to get back in 2019. This offense certainly not as dynamic as it was. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
That's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. A shotgun snap for gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Pulled in at the 24. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Andrew, why did you tell him? Why did you just tell him I'm leaving the game instead of waiting for him to join and then leave the game?
So what they're seeing
You're just
so far
trying to annoy him.
Possibility of
Obvious.
loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air
Yeah,
first.
you are.
Maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Oh, that won't take long. Okay. Rush for 50 yards in this quarter, rushing times. I'm just going to keep kneeing every first down. I'm just going to keep kneeing every first down because that's 50 yards and 5 times. Andrew's up. Andrew doesn't even know me, and he's talking about the shoe. Yeah, I don't even know me, and you're talking. Running the only man.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host,
the
Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the 4th quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You've got a big lead. You've got possession in your own territory. 1st and 10.
No!
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Shutting the tackle, and it gives him some room.
He is
6
so
yards to
good.
pick up, and that's a first down.
It was ridiculous, man. He just broke 2 tackles behind the field, and I could have scored, but I just fell down.
Dickerson.
Zigzag that kid.
14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Dickerson. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old...
Wait, what is the challenge? I forget. Kneel one time. I did that. Score a rushing touchdown. Okay, let's go.
School football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
I have to replay it.
No, that was 2 times. That was actually 3 times.
And the Colts offense ready here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Dickerson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Dickerson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down. Gosh, on this drive alone now, he's over 50 yards rushing.
What's that old expression they like to use? He hung half 100 on him. That's what he's getting done. And he and his offensive line mates, they're having a ball right now. And I know people are screaming, you got to be more aggressive on defense, better play calling. They need better execution. They need guys who will step up and make a big hit.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Why is he
getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They're going to run the jet sweep with Rice. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Congratulations on yet another victory. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he takes this one in.
Oh, wait. I could go for 2. Let's go.
21-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And just like that, another ultimate
did I complete everything?
Defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment.
Return to
There's
challenges.
another challenge right around the corner.
I think I got it. I think I got it. Return to challenges.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Did I get it?
One up and up is magic. With the gang,
Oh, I probably leveled up.
All we got, we
Too much heavy. I'm away.
look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar,
Dude!
tried to catch me.
I only had to do 90 and I did 120.
You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle.
Ooh, should go for it. Okay. 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 I got 2 full player packs.
Yeah, I was trying to make it helpful.
They right, I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life.
Oh, Anthony. Roasted Andrew. Real quick.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.
Go.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use a, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving.
I'm just gonna do straight rush 2 times.
Yeah, drown out my problems, let me
And then sack him.
magic.
When a game, we brought out back and get it.
All we got, we gon'
Mom!
have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back.
Aiden!
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We jump into this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in the second quarter. You're up by 2 scores. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. As we get set here, 2nd and 10. Calais Campbell on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mariota nowhere to escape, and he goes down. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play, had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. LaMarcus Joyner providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Jacksonville set to roll again on the offensive side of things. You know, you and I talked about these Jaguars on this broadcast before the season started, and we thought there's a wide range of possible outcomes for them, from 12-4 to 4-12. Well, unfortunately, at 6-10, they were closer to the latter.
And I do believe we were leaning towards that.
Oh, they're on the 1-yard line.
I definitely didn't expect 6-10.
What a perfect punt.
And this is a team that should be better than that.
Leave
It looks like they're
Jarvis.
trying
That
to
was
solve
insane, man.
whatever level of confusion there is in their front office. They made some changes there. But the head coach, Doug Marrone, will return and have an opportunity.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the
I don't
end
know
zone.
what
The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed. When play, just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Oh my gosh. Dude, Andrew, what was he thinking? What were you thinking, eh? What were you thinking, eh? What were you, eh? Yeah. I'm gonna open pack. See, they like some action. Ooh, okay. I got Matt Breida.
You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I've been up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh.
He already sold.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many L's, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty,
wait, is there a center team of the year?
Like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems. Let me. When I've been up, it's magic. With the gang, we roll out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my
there
ways,
is a
think I
center.
need to change my habits.
Okay.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now.
Okay. I'm not gonna buy Ronnie Hudson because I might get okay. I need to go to the bathroom.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Recover a fumble, get a user tackle, don't allow. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it?
Yeah.
Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage.
I ate it.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the fourth quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You've got a big lead. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory, and it's 3rd and 10. Here's Ryan, and that will be incomplete.
Why does it start on 3rd down? Oh my. Yeah, I'm going to restart it, and then I can do it twice, because they're going to go for it.
You're one tap. So am I.
And the offense gets set here for a 3rd down play. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Ed Reed with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly. That leads to a play-action sack. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. To throw is Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
I hate when he goes away. It's so annoying.
It's incomplete.
Scared.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And the throw
He's going to go for it.
Incomplete.
Anyway. Hopefully I do it this one. Come on, come on. We got to do it, boys.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. LaMarcus Joyner. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, the D brought the house, they called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play? Or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, it's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ryan gets it off to Freeman.
I hate stick you, and you still didn't fumble. Dude, I literally am hit sticking everyone in my right mind, and no one is.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Ryan, he's got Freeman here. It's complete. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. LaMarcus Joyner, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Ryan to throw. And he's going to go down again. LaMarcus Joyner bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. LaMarcus Joyner make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. 4th down, here's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to...
And they turn it over. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
That's the answer.
Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Oh, he didn't get a safety. Oh,
so a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards on the dump off.
If he doesn't rush it, I'm okay with him.
A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
Okay, he didn't rush it.
Now it's Ryan.
Okay.
It's complete to Jones.
Now.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Charles, looked like that had to be a mix-up there defensively.
You always question that type of confusion. They actually lost him in the middle of the field, gave him all sorts of room to run, but he took big-time advantage of it. That's an error you just can't make on the defensive side of the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan is going to find his running back. It's complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I don't know how much challenges did I do. Okay. I'll do 2 challenges by the end, and that will give me 4.
Set to go now. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possible. Let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On 2nd down now. Dickerson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys
Anthony,
have just been running free
you didn't turn your TV off. You turned mine off.
No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now a play fake here on first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And able to work his way down to the 16. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 16. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Let's go. Get 2 sacks. That's so quick. I'm going to get 5 stars easily.
Yeah.
That looks weird.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the fourth quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You're down 2 scores. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field. 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Completes this one to Meredith. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Okay, this is not as easy as I thought because I need to get into the lead, so yeah.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook.
Bro, I missed again. I am terrible.
Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Oh.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Shotgun now for Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down and then some, 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. 32 on the play. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Okay, get 5 user success. Okay. With people.
Yeah.
Big nose. Big nose. Check the wristband. Check the wristband. Got him hot. Ooh. Wait, I need to change my habits. Do a few on me and it had me.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We jump into this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in the second quarter. You're trailing by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Get him.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and a mile. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Reed drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA and power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Charles, this Green Bay team, you know, they're going to get the football back here, but as they do that, it's maybe the quietest 13-3 season in recent memory. The losses to the Eagles, Chargers. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Manning going to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Manning to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Tony Gonzalez there to make the grab as his guys have now moved out in front. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap and they exploited it.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Another try after the first down sack. Cousins under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ed Reed, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Third and long for Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Yeah. Oh. It's magic. Oh. The lie they kick it tragic. Oh, we gon' let you have it. It's a habit.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thanks, Coach. We start this challenge in the third quarter, and there's still quite a bit of time left. You're leading by 10 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. From the gun, Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
This is taken at the 23.
Let's go! Kick, return, touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers. A 77-yard punt return. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Ready, move ready. 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. I got it.
Barber on 1st and 10. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. You don't see me.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Play action now. Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White, his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he finds Howard complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
23 yards, the final tally. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Oh, twisting away. And now running right through it. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now on 2nd and 13, Manning.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
From the gun on 3rd down, Manning looking for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jerry Rice, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of control.
Hello. Dude, my game lagged out so bad.
The hat trick here is this one.
Hello?
It's not my internet. It's Fortnite.
Hello? Can you guys go to party chat with me? Yo, go to party chat, guys. Go to party chat.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Heading back out there, a look at Peyton Barber. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Reed in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans. Into double coverage, and it's
Perfect timing user pick.
Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed.
Intercepted pass, and I completed it.
First
Let's go, I
possession
completed
of the
everything.
3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, he takes this for 3 to the 29.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, fast cars, baby.
Down. Dickerson, he'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Recover if I won't get a sack. Okay. I'll get a 1 sack and then I'll make it fumble.
Yeah. Up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. We start this challenge in the third quarter, and there's still quite a bit of time left. You're up by 2 scores. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory, and it's 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. LaMarcus Joyner just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage.
And he's going to go down again. LaMarcus Joyner dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the pressure gets to him again.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. LaMarcus Joyner able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage is excellent downfield.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. LaMarcus Joyner in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Yes.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will
Fumble! Every time I need to do the challenge, no one fumbles the ball.
Make that now 4
It is so annoying, but every time I get them to fumble, every time I'm doing this, just a random game or something.
This is Carson.
You want to fumble?
And he'll be taken down at the 18. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left
Fumble
with
the ball,
a third
Russell
and
Wilson,
still about 12
or
to
I
go.
will smack you across the face,
This
okay?
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Fumble the ball.
Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Okay.
You've got to have that
I'm running
leverage,
the
don't
clock
you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On play action, it's Madden. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
That one seems easy. I'm just going to go down and swim a train. How did he blank you with the RPG?
Yeah. Up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my
76 at 90. Let's go. 5. I need 4. 20. So if I get 5 on every single one from here, I get it. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade my story hole real fast.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use abusive, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, it's crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get on out my problems, let me run up and magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways,
Look at my neck. Look at my neck.
What would you do if you were me and didn't?
Look at the shadow. Look at my neck.
I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you
run it back. I can rock how run it back. And I can rock how run it back. I can rock how
hey folks,
run
I'm
it
your
back.
host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
Okay.
Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We jump into this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in the second quarter. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field. Second and long. So after the loss of 2, here's second and 12 from the 23. Operating out of the gun. Flacco.
I want him to throw that
escape, and he goes down.
He's going to do it this time, so that's good.
Taylor doing what he does best. Now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up third and long. Third and long for Joe Flacco.
We're just going to throw a dump pass that won't get him
about a
anywhere.
full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Now Sanders.
I literally heard
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm going to
Working from the gun, Manning. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Manning. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything.
Oh, no, I forgot I was running the ball.
As we just saw there.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Manning dancing to his left. This is caught. He's brought down. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. And this play was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you're running it and throw it in, that hurts the defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You're a freaking bum.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Passing play, Flacco. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Flacco leaves to Lindsey on the draw, and this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football.
Watch me return this. Watch, I'm calling you. Watch.
The field brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense.
Oh my gosh.
You think those guys will get it on very well right now? Of course they will. Defense off the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
I thought it was returning
to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it.
Yes, I missed it. Now they're going to throw it really deep because they only have a minute left. So
no dice for Sean McDermott in the offense.
For sure going to get
the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a 2nd time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
We should have played that.
And meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Sorry.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Okay. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
This is taken.
After I do my challenges with this really soon, I'm going to ask if I can play.
He wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. As Buffalo gets ready for their next drive. You know, if you're a Bills fan, I think you got to be pleased with what happened this season. Yes, the disappointment in the wild card round of Houston, everybody knows about that. But the win total jumps from 6 to 10. And bottom line, they got in the playoffs.
They broke an almost double-decade, drought in the playoffs 2 seasons ago. Remember, they went, but then they took the step back last year, because you just mentioned it, only 6 wins in 2018. But to get back to 10, and this feels like they've got a pretty good base going, where they're going to be involved in playoff action for a while to come now. quarterback Josh Allen. Found
Andrew
a
hasn't
runner
been playing
in
that well,
Devin
so you.
Singletary. The defense continues to play well, led by Tre'Davious White, who's an all-pro corner. I like the foundation that they've built there with Sean McDermott. I think they'll contend for the playoffs for many years to come with this team.
One game,
and yeah, disappointing loss after being up 16-0
quarter
against.
or what? Hey. Hey. Blue pay. Oh no 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 no. Hey. Let you have it. Oh my big guy, 35, so he would have been 2 more shots still.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the 4th quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You trail by a touchdown. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape.
Dude, I have to win the game. Don't let him score. Don't let him get 10 yards.
Of about 8 as he gets in
and I'm
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with
under pressure again, and down he goes again. LaMarcus Joyner in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And all the way to the opposite 48. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 41 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
Put that ball, boy.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw, it's Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing is Manning. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez.
Oh!
And some room to work.
Oh,
touchdown,
my
LA.
gosh.
Tony Gonzalez. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
Even talking about? What are you talking about, man?
Anthony. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Anthony, look at this. Dad, look at this. Dad, look. Dad, look. Look at this replay. So I went up User trucked him. Boom. Ran through him and scored. I'm not. It's first down.
His guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the fourth. Extra point try now for Dawson. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
That's what, man. I have 80.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with
I need this and one more.
into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
And I could get 4-4. I don't have to get all 5.
This one taken from the 7.
And Dad, after this game, when I hit 90, can I play Fortnite with Anthony?
Chicago.
I know, I was asking because Andrew's not letting him play with him.
Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now Trubisky to throw, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the... And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Casey Hayward with a sack on the well-timed corner blitz. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Lawrence Taylor, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. LaMarcus Joyner make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Good defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Good man.
On 1st down, Dickerson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk.
Yeah, it's like we almost forgot how much you hate your brother.
Come on, let's go.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On the move to his left, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Danny Trevathan, his 2nd sack of the night.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be
Why do a challenge if you're not even winning?
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball,
no,
continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also
I'm serious. Why do a challenge when you're not even winning?
If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. And how about this finish? Able to take a knee,
I'm gonna run out the clock. Let's go.
And close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
That'll, take a chip. Spiral.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return the challenges to receive your reward.
Daddy, dadoo. Do not purchase anything. Nothing. I'm just daddy, dadoo.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We jump into this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in the second quarter. You lead by a touchdown. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Carr. And the pressure gets to him again. Ed Reed in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Carr to throw. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former
I'll just run the clock out until like 2 minutes.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Carr looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
The kick by
they
Carlson
are
is good. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
After the sack on 1st down, Carr. And Reed, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
To throw is Carr. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And New York set to take the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Manning. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing on 1st down is Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And he's in. Touchdown.
Dude, did you see what I just did?
13-yard touchdown run.
Dude, look. Look, Andrew, look how high I jumped. Look how high I jumped. Look at this. Andrew, look. Andrew, look. Look how high I jumped. Oh, my God.
Jets will extend their lead. Now Dawson for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Derek Carr, he is the focus. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On first down, Dickerson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down now, Dickerson.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And he will find T.O. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I like that, Anthony, that you try to res and no one else does.
Brought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Break. 58 to Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh. Go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now a give, right side. Dickerson, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Jets will extend their lead. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that third touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and that pushes the lead up to 23. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 27. They begin with a run by Crowell. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On second and 9, Carr, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Throwing now is Carr, and that will be incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he fields it cleanly.
Oh my gosh.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a give right side. Dickerson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On 1st down, Dickerson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's all...
Anthony, you're clapping there, man. Holy, you're goated, mate. All I know is Anthony is goated. Have it. Anthony is really goated. Yeah, feeling like a savage. So I'm thinking by Anthony, just take you back to the lobby. Ooh. Yeah. I'm about to open this fantasy pack. Dad, do you want to see what I get from the pack? Let's go. Okay. The offensive player is. This is why I didn't buy Ronnie Hudson. Might take that. Dad! Which one should I get? 96 Jamal Adams, 96 center. I know. I know, but I already have an 88, and that my line is trash. Okay, I'll get Jamal Adams and then buy right after. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Or there's McCole Hardman. Uber. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now. Let's go, man. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Nice shot. Let's go, baby! Let's see how much my team goes up. Yeah.
Going up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it.
I'm off by such little points. I'm gonna check my iron binder and see if I have any quick sell.
Daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They try to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up and up is magic. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be able to get it. I just need to get, I'm just gonna keep putting those into a thing. How about these? Quick sell count.
See my Roski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many L's, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes?
Let's go.
Can't treat you like my ace.
Hopefully it didn't sell. I will be peeled. And the wasp and the jace. Ready for show.
Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems. Let me.
Let's go.
With the gang, we ball out, it
Ooh.
can get tragic.
I have 11 coins. Ooh, that's sick. Ooh.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have?
Oh my god, yeah, freaking bum. Let's 96 strong. My defense is fire. Look at those top players.
Andrew, please end the game.
Yeah.
End the game, Andrew. Thank you.
Going up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always.
Bro, winning no games. I can make it count for my son. He won't have to struggle. Feel me, you would chat. Hopefully I get into a bot. I have Jamal Adams though, so that's cool. From my friends, no lie. You can lie, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. And for life. Savage. Game we bought out that can get tragic. God, we gon' let you have it. Me and then they had this. This is gonna